Happy Monday, party people. What's happening? It's Anthony from the Daily Truth. So many surrendered pets, so many dumped pets. And I know I talk about this once every few weeks and at the end of every single Daily Truth, which, by the way, will be about 5 to 7 minutes or so today. And I hope you like this video, share this video, do all the things with this video. I had an epiphany like a week and a half ago. And I'm like, I need to actually do a Daily Truth on this. This is not a pep talk like today you're going to go take over the world. Today you're going to be the greatest human being on the planet. Today is more of an observational truth that I think might hit home for some people, which is why I suggest sharing this video, because maybe somebody will wake up and go, pets aren't just something to be dumped. And maybe in life, I need to have a little bit more self-responsibility. That's what today is all about. I see you in the comments, Rhonda. Again, put some comments. Let me know where you're watching from. Woody, where are you going? Hi, June. Got my dogs here. Dogs that I would never surrender. All right. So with this said, please, guys, if you want to join me on my Wednesday night speaking class, super easy to do it. It's still free. Doubledownspeaking.com. Again, that's doubledownspeaking.com. Look me up on the Instagrams at Anthony Michael Russo. If you do that, you'll see all the different links that I've got, including the Make Wellness Peptides. I got to do it every time. I mean, just pure beef. Make Wellness Fit. That's the thing that's really getting me going on that. I've been using the Focus, which I feel like makes me funnier. I don't know. The nasal thing's almost going away. I'm going to attribute it to my Frigidaire appliance that I believe is leaking formaldehyde. Different story for a different day. Hopefully they'll respond to my tweet and also actually have somebody come out within a week when there's poisonous gas being pumped through my house and the refrigerator off and no refrigerant. Again, too much information. Let's get straight into it. I see you, Michelle. I see you, Rhodes, and I see you, Rhonda. I'm sure there's some more people watching. Where we got everybody? We got everybody on Facebook and X right now, so it'll be growing hopefully shortly. Thank you, sharing from Nevada, Las Vegas, Michelle. Okay. Let's get into this. Yeah, again, go on the @Anthony Michael Russo for Instagram for any questions you might have, peptide classes, etc., etc., etc. All right. So if you don't know, Texas, South Texas specifically, has one of the biggest dog dumping problems in the country. I talk about it all the time. I always say, don't surrender your pets. Don't be a garbage human being at the end of every single one of these daily truths. However, there's something else to be said, because it's not just South Texas, even though I do believe, and according to people that know, it is the worst anywhere in the country is South Texas, right by the Mexican border. But there's something about our society that lacks responsibility. And I think it's the generation that I'm in, being 42 years old. I think it goes up to maybe 50, where parents stopped being good parents across the board and teaching the key, most important element of life, which is self-responsibility. I think that self-responsibility, that this is when parents started being like, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you, the school. I'm going to sue your coach. You're a crappy coach. You could do, and like all of a sudden kids didn't learn to actually take responsibility for themselves. They didn't learn to stand up for themselves. They didn't learn to be productive members of society when it comes to actually taking self-responsibility. So what do we have? We've got a bunch of people that look at a puppy and they go, oh my gosh, that's cute. I'm going to get that for my kids. And these same parents that are my age and a little bit younger and a little bit older have been teaching this same level of, if things don't work out, just let go, let God. Yeah, all that bull crap that they say, which let go, let God is a real thing, not when it comes to animals. But it's just fascinating to me to watch the level of parents that we have today that are teaching their kids essentially, and it's not just today. It's now we're I think here's the issue. We're 2 generations deep in this, where all of a sudden parents are kind of stuck rock in a hard place because they don't know what to do anymore. They don't know how to handle adversity. We don't know how to handle difficulty. And yes, sometimes dogs are going to tear up furniture. Sometimes cats are going to piss on stuff. Whatever it is, but they're an innocent creature that you have brought in your home. And even worse, there's a lot of times COVID was terrible. I think COVID just took the level of insanity to the next level. And the cool thing during COVID is people adopted all these pets. The problem is they didn't realize that once you had to go back to work, you had to figure out what to do with these animals while you were at work, whether it's crate train them or whatever it is. But that level of responsibility was never there. And the problem is a lot of these people got young dogs that were dumped when they were still cute and they were puppies. And unfortunately, they take them for a year, 2 years, 4 years, and they get the puppy all out of them. And they're like, I don't know what to do anymore. Oh, I'm moving. Oh, I'm going to move and I'm going to look at an apartment complex that doesn't allow dogs, even though I have a dog. The dumbest excuse in history is when you're like, look, I want to say this with the level of empathy. There are some situations that unfortunately make things difficult, and you have to try to figure out a rehoming situation. You do everything in your power to do that. But the people that are like, I was in a bad place and I had to get a new apartment. That new apartment didn't accept dogs. No, you're just too irresponsible to realize you have to find an apartment that actually takes dogs. And what you have done even if you don't dump a dog on the road, which is probably the worst thing you could do, however, that's how I found Woody. But if you take it back to a shelter now, after 3 or 4 years of getting all of its puppy out, now you've got an adult dog that is used to you and very difficult to adapt. You took the cute out of them. You just got the cute for you and then selfishly dumped that dog at a shelter. And most of the time, even the no-kill shelters in today's day and age, by the way, if you can't tell, I'm wearing my pets are a lifetime commitment. I think it's a fitting shirt today. It's a absolute packed house situation at all of these shelters across the country. So even if it's a no-kill shelter, sometimes they have to transport them to kill shelters. So don't think that you're giving up your old puppy dog and be like, well, at least he's going to be in a no-kill shelter. That's not really how it works when things are in such a dire need because of a lack of irresponsibility and an inability for the last 2 generations to take responsibility for their actions. Period. Full stop. If you do like the shirt, by the way, Pets Are a Lifetime Commitment, it's part of the new website. Not part of the new stuff on the website. Couple places to go. If you like funny political merch, you can go to awakenowwokestore.com. If you want to bypass the politics, if you go to my Instagram at Anthony Michael Russo, it'll take you straight to the Be the Change gear. I'm still determining what charity these shirts are going to have a portion of proceeds go to. I like Frosted Faces, but I want something more Texas-based. Anyways, that's what I got for you guys today. A lack of responsibility in today's society. Again, not some jovial, fun, peppy message, more of our society is crumbling due to a lack of responsibility. And maybe the best place to look is to see this is how we deal with our pets and how we give them up so easily. And parents, be better. Make sure when you get an animal, take the lead. Problem is, I don't know if you're part of the generation that doesn't know how to do that. Take the lead and say, this is a lifetime commitment. No matter what, this dog comes with us, and that will teach your kids. Reverse the curse that is a degradation of this society. Yeah, that's sure. Going to get my sister one. Thank you. Yeah, she got a new puppy yesterday. She'll rock it. Perfect. In my Instagram, again, Michelle, is at Anthony Michael Russo. The links are in bio. If you can't find it, shoot me a DM on there, and I will make sure you see it. Also, since we have a good amount of people watching, it looks like we've got 70 people on X. I think it's going to be on X today too. Yeah. So I've got it on 4 platforms. I interviewed the guy that was on the other line with Karen Bass, on the phone with Karen Bass. It will be today at 6 p.m. Central Time. Interviewed him. It was on O'Keefe Media Group, the audio. I think it was a little bit manipulative by James O'Keefe in the order in which it was presented. So I have a full discussion with him on whether or not he thought that Karen Bass was actually talking about the fires coming to LA. So it's a good show. It's about 45 minutes, 50 minutes long. But you'll get from the horse's mouth, literally from the guy named John Alley. Had a great interview with him. Well-known property owner in LA, and had many conversations with Karen Bass. So we're going to break that down because, again, I like getting to the bottom of truth. So it is a non-political lean. It's not left or right. We're just having the discussion and the complete ineptitude that is Karen Bass, and whether or not we believe that audio leans itself to Karen Bass knowing that fires were coming. Anyways, God bless, guys. Have a great rest of your day. And as you know it, don't surrender your pets. Don't be a garbage human being. Pets are a lifetime commitment. Like this video, share this video, do all the things with this video. Boop, 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 boop.